all of these rallies in the first aid tent. He's a good man. Please put your hands together for Dada.
Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. That you are here is such a wonderful, it brings such a wonderful feeling in my heart because, you know, I was born in apartheid South Africa. And in 1978, I had to escape from South Africa because I was arrested, beaten, tortured for standing up for human rights. And I had to leave because the security police wanted me to work for them because I was traveling to all the neighboring countries doing relief work. And I left. But you know, I remember one thing, that when I was working against the system, I just believed that we were going to win. I never knew that we were going to win. So I'm going to tell you now, there are not many people, not many of you here, if you count the whole of Victoria, but I'm going to tell you one thing. We are going to win this. We're going to win this. And do you know why? Because in your DNA is sending out a message to the universe. And it's reverberating, it's resonating. And it's coming back with power. So we're going to win this. And even, you know, yesterday I was compiling a document where they were researching how the minority opinion becomes the majority opinion. And you right now are the minority. But you may not know something. I'm a yogi. I teach meditation and yoga. I teach mental health. But I teach the understanding of what is this space-time reality. And that's why when I was asked at the steps of Parliament a few weeks ago to speak, I looked at the police there and I said to them, you see, when you go home tonight, remember that when I was in South Africa, they looked just like you. And today the world condemns South African apartheid. And it's here now. This, you know, the thing is that Victoria is the pointy end of the spear for the whole world. And what is our response? Our response is to bring all of the people around the world together. You see, as long as we are reacting, when the government does something and we react to it, we are on the back foot. Always. When we are reacting, we are on the back foot. So I say to you, my brothers and sisters, let's go on the front foot. How do we do that? We create a universal Bill of Rights. And we say to any government, anybody, or any system that seeks governance over us, this is what we want you to do. And this is how we demand that you behave if you seek governance over us. So if you go onto a site called yogaecology.org, www.yogaecology.org, you will see a draft of a universal Bill of Rights. And I invite you to go there and suggest edits because it's your Bill of Rights. And then we shall define how they govern us. Yes, we need governance. We are not, at least I say, we don't want chaos. We want order, but we want an order that supports our yearning for happiness and freedom. And we can do this. We will do this. The Universal Bill of Rights. You see, Victoria is the pointy end of the spear for the whole world. Our response is unite the whole world, all the people that are standing up like you. I work in Canada as well. I used to work in Italy. I used to work in Germany, in Holland, in England. And I tell you, people like you are concerned about what you are standing up for now. Our children, our future. We need to start telling them how. For example, you see, the police, their first response is what? Enforcement. Why? Because it has never been defined what is their duties. So we shall define the parliamentarians, the lawmakers. It has never been defined. They just make laws. No, they need to consult. It must be written in the Bill of Rights that they must consult. And they cannot make a law that goes against your inalienable rights. Now, South Africa has a very good Bill of Rights, but what's wrong? No enforcement. So we have to correct that. Through this process and through you standing up, you cannot imagine how heartfelt what I feel when I see you standing up here. I've been here many weeks, providing water, hydration, first aid, because I love what you're doing, because this, the system is not just about your health. The socio-economic system is exploitative. What about your right to food security? It does not exist. What about your right to a home? Look at all those politicians. Go and see how many houses each one of those politicians own. And you are struggling to own one house? So, my brothers and sisters, let's say to any system that seeks governance over us, this is what we want. And we take the initiative rather than being on the back foot. The Universal Bill of Rights. Thank you. And please come and visit us at the first aid tent for hydration, for fruit, for water, for any help that you need. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dada.